Hi sir, good evening. My name is Gabriel Antakagas and I am your student nurse for tonight. May I know your name and date of birth?
I am Milner Tagas also,
Date of birth.
May 12, 1966.
Okay, so what I'll be doing to you is that I'll be assessing your musculoskeletal system. Would that be okay for you? This includes moving of your joints, your muscles, and your the range of motions of your muscles. Would that be okay for you? Okay,
Okay.
so part of the assessment is that I'll be interviewing you. You can answer this with a yes or no, and don't worry, your answers will be kept private. Uh, so now let's begin in the interview. First is your first is the history of present health concern. Have you had any recent weight gain?
Siguro,
Describe any difficulty that you have chewing.
chewing? Okay naman.
Okay.
Okay naman. No?
Describe any joint, muscle, or bone pain you have.
Joint pain, muscle pain. As of now, none.
For your personal health history and family history, describe any problems or injuries you have had to your joints, muscles, or bones.
Injury. Injury. No, none man.
Wala. Where were you last tetanus and polio immunizations?
19, 2012.
Um, Tetanus?
Oh, ito. Di? Saan ito napakag-iri? Iri na 2012.
2012. Have you ever been diagnosed with um, sickle cell anemia? Do you have a family history of rheumatoid arthritis, gout, or osteoporosis? For your lifestyle and health practices, what activities do you engage in to promote the health of your muscles and bones?
As exercise.
What medications are you taking?
Medications for
Uh, sa mga maintenance.
losartan and lodipine.
Losartan, Losartan,
Hmm.
and
Amlodipine.
do you smoke tobacco?
Yes.
Do you often drink alcohol or caffeinated beverages?
Water only.
Describe your activities during a typical day.
Typical day. So, typical day.
Yung ring adlaw ito. Kasi yung mga activities ka ng adlaw.
Or office work.
Office work. How much time do you spend in the sunlight?
Sunlight. During exercise, mga 15 to 30 minutes.
Describe any routine exercise that you do.
Routine exercise. Walking, stretching.
Okay. Ara? Describe your occupation.
Pastor.
Describe your posture at work and at leisure.
Posture.
At work.
Sana itawagan na.
Sitting upright. Ano? Do you have difficulty performing normal activities of daily living? Yeah. How have your musculoskeletal problems interfered with your wala ang kanin. How did you view yourself before you had this? Have you ever had a bone density screening?
Bone density screening. Kano na kayo ito? 19 out year 2000. Bone density. Bone density. 2010 pang siguro to.
2010. Wala? Okay, so now we're done in your interview. We will now proceed in the physical examination. But before that, I need to provide you privacy, and also I need to perform hand hygiene. And I need to get my things so that we can get started. So now we're at this moment, I will now perform a physical examination of the assessment of musculoskeletal system to my client. So first part of the physical examination is that I'll be observing the posture of the client while sitting, standing, and while walking. I'll be noting for alignment of the head, trunk, pelvis, and extremities. Sir, please stand up. Leave that. Okay, ito bang balik. And lakad ulit ito. Tapos balik din. Okay. Next, likod na. Next is I'll be assessing the temporomandibular joint. I will palpate the temporomandibular joint, and sir, please open your mouth. Close and open your mouth. Okay, last. Okay, good. Next is I will palpate the sternoclavicular joint. Next is I'll be observing the cervical, thoracic, and lumbar curves of my client from side, then from behind. Okay. This process and paravertebral muscles for tenderness or pain. Don't say. Do you feel any pain, sir? Okay. Now I will I will test the range of motion of my client. So sir, please touch your chin to your chest. Okay. Neutral position of the head, sir. And look up. Okay, balik neutral again. And your ears to your shoulder. Okay, other side. And also rotate. Okay, last, and look to your right and left. Pets na. Right and left. Ay ba? Ano? Okay, good. Next, again, I will be testing the range of motion of my client of lumbar spine by bending at waist.
Ito?
Okay, good. Pets. And stand upright. Okay. And bend backward. Takilid lang, takilid. Bend backward. Pets. Pets na. And rotate from side to side. Koto. Okay. Next is I'll be testing the back and leg pain. So I will raise my client's feet. Okay. Do you feel a pain, sir? No. And now I will measure the length of my client's leg. 27 inches. Okay. Next, I'll be moving on to the shoulders, arms, and elbow. I'll be inspecting and palpating shoulders and arms. Do you feel any pain, sir? None? Okay. Next is that I'll be inspecting and palpating the elbows.
Wala pa man, wala pa nahuman. Nanawag na?
Flexion, extension, supine, prone. Okay, good. Next is I'll be inspecting and palpating the wrist. Okay. Flex there. Extend. Flex. Extend. Ulnar. Ulnar na. Radial. Last ulnar. Radial. Okay. Okay, good. And now I'll be proceeding to the hands and fingers. I'll be inspecting the size, shape, symmetry, swelling, and color. I'll also be palpating for tenderness, swelling, and nodules or crepitus. Yes. And next, I'll be inspecting the hips, ball, and joint socket. Okay. Flexion. Tapos, pikas upward. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Ingat lang. Okay. Dua ka tiil. Ay, ano yung sabay? Pikas. Okay, good. Close pikas. Okay, good. Next is that I'll be inspecting your knees. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pikas. Okay, good. Next is that I'll be performing the mock Morris test. Okay. Next is I'll be moving on to the ankles and feet. I'll be inspecting and palpating the ankles for tenderness and temperature. Okay. Flexion, extension, side to side, rotate the. Okay. Okay, because. Okay. Saka. Okay, wait. Okay, so now we're done in your physical examination. So far as what I have inspected, um, there's no signs of any abnormalities. As what you've said, you don't feel any pain and also there's no tenderness that I have sensed. So sir, thank you so much for your time and cooperation. Is there anything that you need before I leave?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you.